Most garment fit problem don't start at the sewing machine. They start with wrong measurements. What this means, wrong measurements means taking body measurements incorrectly, inconsistently, or without understanding how they affect fit. So we are in another series, common sewing mistakes that ruin fit and how we can fix them. So part 1, wrong measurements. So we're going to talk about wrong measurements, which is the root of most fit problems. Most garment fit problem don't start at the sewing machine. They start with wrong measurements. What this means, wrong measurements means taking body measurements incorrectly, inconsistently, or without understanding how they affect fit. Many people think as long as I measure, I'm fine. But how you measure matters more than that you measure. Okay? Why measurements are so important? Fabric is cut based on measurements. Once fabric is cut, you can adjust slightly because you already cut the top or the dress, the pants, right? And what you can do is just to adjust it slightly, but you cannot fully correct major measurement errors. Wrong measurements lead to what? Tight garment, loose bust, pulling at the waist, imbalance in the final look. Good sewing cannot fix bad measurements. When you don't have the actual measurements, or when your measurements, you don't take the correct measurements, maybe from shoulder to nipple to on the bust, right, to waist, to where you want it to stop, the armhole. Don't just ignore measurements. They are very important. The measurement is what? Very important. Wrong measurement leads to tight garment, loose bust, pulling at the waist, imbalance in the final look. Good sewing cannot fix bad measurements. So body parts affected. Wrong measurements affect the bust, the waist, the hips, the shoulders, even the armholes when they are too big. Measurements control overall balance, not just size. Okay, so the common measurements and mistakes. These are very common. Is measuring too tight, measuring over thick clothing, not standing naturally, ignoring posture like round shoulders, stomach cuff, using measurements for all styles. Oh, never mind, I think I have your measurements, I can work with it. Yes, you do, but take the accurate measurements. Always have, sometimes we just have to take all the measurements in case maybe within 1 month or so you can use the measurements. Sometimes if you measure maybe somebody this year, the measurement might not work after 6 months or more. So we just have to retake the measurement again. Okay? So I said when measuring too tight, measuring over thick clothing, not standing naturally, ignoring postures, using one measurement for all styles, not wearing good bra when taking measurements. When I want to take measurement, I always ask, is this the bra you are going to wear to the clothes? Or is this bra okay? Can you pull it up? Adjust the strap so that we can have a perfect measurement. The body is not flat, straight, or symmetrical. Okay? Always measure over light clothing. And when we're measuring, the person needs to stand naturally. Use a flexible tape. If possible, measure twice to be sure. Write it down immediately. Don't say, oh, don't worry, I have it here. No, write your measurements down. Accurate measurements are the foundation of good fit. If the measurements are wrong, the fit will be wrong, no matter how beautiful the sewing is. So make sure to always take your measurements. We take it. If possible, do virtual measurements for you to be sure. If you can't go to that person anymore, do make a video. Can I call you on phone, on video? Do you have a